Hello stock stalkers, welcome back to the channel. Both the markets, that is DFM and ADX, are recovering very nicely. In fact, we are seeing V-shaped recovery. And one of the stock that is listed in Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange has recovered 100%. We will analyze in detail. But before that, let me give you a quick idea about the drop and the recovery phase. On the right hand side is the daily chart of Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange Index. So let's analyze the fall right from the top where geopolitical situation started, and from here we are seeing a drop till about this zone, that is 9222 area, and we are seeing a drop of more than 6%. In other words, market went down more than 6% and now we are seeing a recovery phase. If we talk about the recovery phase, out of the 6% drop, if I have to mark my pointer right at the bottom, and if we click right here at around Friday's closing, then we can see market have recovered more than 3%. It means already we are seeing 50% recovery in the market. So this is a good indication, and also we are seeing a V-shaped recovery, and I'm expecting a continuation to the upside. Any correction on the way up would be healthier obviously, but let's see how the market performs and how the index recovers coming week. And now let's discuss about this stock that has recovered from the downfall, and I'm on the daily chart of Burjeel Holdings. Well, first thing, let's measure the drop to the downside. Well, this is the place where negative news started to come in, and if I have to mark the bottom right here till about 2.43, we saw a drop of 17.5% in this particular stock, and from here we are seeing a solid recovery. And if I have to use my measuring tool again, we can see this was the bottom and this is the peak as of now. So we can clearly see it has recovered more than 22%. With Friday's closing, this is looking more bullish to me. It have broken resistance areas, that is right here 2.82 area was resistance. Also it has broken another resistance area, that is at 2.90. And in tomorrow's session, if we can see a flat or a gap up opening, there are good chances it will continue its journey to the upside. Main hurdle or the resistance area now stands at 3.20 area. Obviously there are minor resistance zone on the way where we can book our profits. Also, I had recommended this stock in my members video right at the time of breakout, that is around 2.85, and from here we are seeing upside momentum. Also, if we talk about the volumes, we are seeing volume is now increasing. So this is another sign of positivity in Burjeel. Now let's try and use moving averages to see how the chart is looking, and this is where I am activating all of my moving averages. The yellow line is 200-day moving average, orange is 100, and this is 50-day moving average, and the blue line is 20-day moving average. As we can see, price as of now is above all the moving averages. This is another indication that this stock is bullish. We can find some resistance on the way. As I mentioned, 3.05 should be your next target in case if you have entered at the time of breakout. As I had mentioned, 3.00 is your first target, and then 3.05, and the major hurdle, as I mentioned, is at 3.20. Now let's also have a look at the higher time frame, that is on the weekly chart. How does the chart look like here? This is very bullish and very positive. As we can see right here, selling pressure started, and with one solid green candle we are seeing a recovery. This is very good, clearly indicating bulls are very aggressive. They did not like this drop to the downside. Buying started coming in, and with this last green candle, this is looking more powerful, clearly indicating it have retested the lower zone, that is around 2.75 right here, the lower wick, and now it has closed above the resistance area as I just mentioned. For now, on the weekly chart, this is looking very bullish, but at the same time, let's prepare for the retest in case if it wants to come down. The same zone, that is around 2.83 to 2.85, should act as a support. Once we see some bullish price action, this will be ready to go higher, and as I mentioned, 3.20 is looking a good area for take profit. So guys, this was the detailed analysis on Burjeel. If you liked it, please do not forget to subscribe the channel for more updates. Thanks for watching. Keep stalking.